Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about different phrasal verbs. So let's get started. Our first verb is listen. The first phrasal verb for listen is listen up. It means to pay attention, often used as a command. For example, listen up man, here are new assignments. Second example, directions are complicated, so listen up. Our second phrasal verb for listen is listen for. It means to listen for something, to be prepared to hear a particular sound. For example, can you listen out for the doorbell? Second example, we listen anxiously for the sound of footsteps. Our third phrasal verb for listen is listen out for. It means to listen for a particular noise or sound, to pay attention to sound in order to hear. For example, we listen out for his voice. Second example, we saw lightning and listen out for the thunder. Our fourth phrasal verb for listen is listen in. It means to listen to a conversation that you are not supposed to hear. For example, you shouldn't listen in on other people's conversation. Second example, they didn't know that the police was secretly listening in. Our fifth phrasal verb for listen is listen closely or carefully. It means to pay attention, to listen someone carefully. For example, please listen carefully as I explain. Second example, the teacher is teaching the important topic, therefore listen closely. Our last phrasal verb for listen is listen until. It means to listen to someone until they have finished speaking without interrupting them. For example, listen to the mom until and unless she is not done. Now we are done with the verb listen. Now the next verb will be explained by Shaunak Mohapatra. Thank you.
As we have done with the verb listen, let's start with the verb insist. So our first phrasal verb for the verb insist is insist on. Its meaning is to demand something and refuse to be persuaded to accept anything else. For example, we insisted on a refund of the full amount. The second phrasal verb for the verb insist is insist upon. Its meaning is to do something or to say that one believes that something is necessary or very important. For example, she insisted on doing everything her own way. The third phrasal verb for the verb insist is insisted in. Its meaning is to be emphatic, firm or resolute about something intended, required or demanded. For example, Colonel Catona's impatience mounted fast when he again insisted in an even more violent tone that I should tell him what I knew. The fourth phrasal verb for the verb insist is insist on doing. Its meaning is to do or to continue doing something even though other people think it is annoying. For example, they insist on playing their music late at night. Our fifth phrasal verb for the verb insist is insist that. Its meaning is to say firmly that is true. For example, my parents insisted that I come home by taxi. Our sixth phrasal verb for the verb insist is insist with. Its meaning is to state emphasis, an opinion, plan or etc. For example, he insisted with all his force on fighting in the narrow of Salamis. Our seventh phrasal verb for the verb insist is insisting for. Its meaning is to say strongly that you must have or else must do. For example, the 12th Army has been insisted for a long time upon the re-election of the Great Soviet. And our eighth phrasal verb for the verb insist is insisting to. Its meaning is to lay emphasis in assertion. For example, she took out her purse and was insisting to Bollywood on paying her for herself when, of this moment, Fanny Ways entered the tent. Our ninth phrasal verb for the verb insist is insisted until. Its meaning is to say in a way that is very forceful and does not allow disagreement. For example, you don't need to be so particular, he said crossly, but I told him I was, and insisted until he was forced to comply. So, now we are done with the verb insist. The next verb will be explained by Shaurya Bokeh.
As you have learned the phrasal verbs for insist from Shaunak, let's start with our next verb impress. So let's proceed with the topic. Our first phrasal verb for impress is impressed with. It means when someone else is impressed with you. For example, I am impressed with how well they worked. Second example, I was so impressed with those folks. The second phrasal verb for impress is impressed by. It means when you are referring to yourself being impressed by something. For example, I am quite impressed by the speed. Second example, I have been impressed by the enthusiasm. Our third phrasal verb for impress is impressed upon. It means to produce something as a mark or pattern on a surface by pressure or imprint something on a surface. For example, When I was very young, my dad tries to impress upon my why it's not a good thing to tell a lie. The fourth phrasal verb for impress is impressed at. It means to make something easier to understand. For example, he has impressed at the Euro 2012. Second example, I wasn't impressed at all save for its size. Our fifth phrasal verb for impress is impressed in. It means to express something or to try to make someone clear about something. For example, I have impressed in all the 4 matches that he had played for Portugal. Second example, by this such a long script, we were trying to impress in the interviewer. The sixth phrasal verb for impress is impressed on. It means to make someone understand or to be familiar with the importance or value of something. For example, so I easily impressed on this regard. Second example, I was really impressed on the way to performed on the stage. Our seventh phrasal verb for impress is impressed for. It means to try to make someone understand how important something is. For example, marketing week was impressed for one. Second example, these players have stood out for so far as there is no reason why they can't continue to impress for the Blues. The eighth phrasal verb for impress is impressed into. It means to press or push something into something else. For example, imagine the innumerable host of intermediary stages that ought to be impressed into the rock of such transitioning across the species barrier. Now we are done with the verb impress. The next verb will be explained by Sai Adul Khan. Thank you.
Hello everyone. As you have done with the verb impress, let's start with the last but not the least verb here. So the first phrasal verb for here is here about. Its meaning, get to know some information. Sentences. First example, have you heard about the company takeover? Second example, he wanted to hear about the news. Second phrasal verb, hear from. Meaning, receive communication from someone. For example, we heard from them yesterday. Second example, I haven't heard from them since we left university. Third phrasal verb, hear out. Its meaning, listen to everyone someone has to say. First example, I heard them out before I commented. Second example, hear me out first, Jane, then you can see what you think. The fourth phrasal verb, hear of. The first meaning, know of something or someone's existence. Second meaning, receives news, updates or information about someone. The third meaning, in the negative, this can mean that someone refused to accept, allow or acknowledge something. Its example, first example, I have heard of the band but don't know their music. Second example, I have heard nothing of them since they moved off. Third example, I said it would be a positive step but she wouldn't hear of it. The fifth phrasal verb, hear at. Its meaning, be told or informed of. The sentences, first example, perhaps she would not hear at once. She would be undressing. Second example, have you heard the news? The sixth phrasal verb, hear through. Its meaning, allowing a user to be aware of ambient sounds. Its example, he answered that we were very near to the crater of volcano and that what we heard through the thickness of the rock was rushing of its everlasting fires. The seventh phrasal verb, hear with. Its meaning, to receive sounds with your ears. Example, but the man could not hear with the noise of the furnace. The eighth phrasal verb, hear by, meaning to perceive or become aware of by the ear or to gain knowledge by. For example, the head without any movement of the lips answered in a clear and distinct voice, so as to be heard by all, I cannot judge of thoughts. So, the ninth phrasal verb, heard within. Its meaning, to listen to something in its entirely or to listen to all of something or close enough to be able to hear something. Its example, first example, she stayed within hearing of another's voice. Second example, someone could be heard within dancing frankly, marking time with his heels to the sounds of the quarter. Now we are done with the four verbs insist, hear, impress and listen. And here is the worksheet framed by us on the topic phrasal verbs. Try to solve this and please let us know if any doubt you faced. The answer sheet will be provided to you on the official English Grammar group. Thank you for your cooperation and support. Have a nice day.